Hi guys, welcome to today's match on Gibraltar. So this is the third match post placements, season 16. Now I won 6 out of 10 of my placements, but I've now played 2, lost 2 since, so I'm hoping to get back to winning ways on this one. Straight off the bat, as you saw, that we've got a 4 stack and then 2 solo queuers on our team. Now one of the things to note is I never quite know whether the people in the groups can hear us or not. I don't know how you tell that, but I asked for a barrier tank there and we get one. Whether that was my request or his own choosing, I don't know. But the team's not shaping up that badly. We got barrier tank and we got Baptiste and Zenyatta, plus a Bastion and a Torb and Symmetra. So we're really well set up for a bunker comp.
Bunker down up there.
I called up to hit the high ground on this point. Now I call for this every time. I don't think in solo queue, I don't think I've ever had a team come with me onto the high ground, not in full. Normally what happens is we set up right outside their spawn and we get mowed down by their spawn advantage, and then we probably lose the first point. But we are where we are, so let's crack on. Baptiste has come up here with me. You know, we've got the Orisa and Bastion down there. I think Torbjorn's up here with us as well. So, you know, we've got half the team up there, so hopefully it's not a complete disaster. You can see right there, the Bastion just goes straight down. He was up there, he'd still be shooting. So now just trying to put some damage in from up here. As predicted, I say, yeah, the team down there went down pretty quickly. Now I heard the Sombra there, I don't know if you could hear it on the recording. But I heard her voice line with the teleporter to catch her out straight away, and she doesn't have a chance to do anything. Now, see, obviously the payload's coming into the tunnel. But the rest of our team are on the ground are dead, so I really want to pull back. Otherwise, I'm on the front line. I think that's a good lesson I've learned from maybe some of my previous videos. If you've watched those, this is quite a good change. So I'm trying to work on setting up here. Bastion's here, Baptiste come to join us, Symmetra's maybe a bit forward. I'm a bit concerned about that Sombra, so I'm just chucking out orbs around our back. It's one of the reasons why I'm trying to stay close to Bastion, so that if I get hacked, or she hacks him, we can both just get straight on her and stop her doing any damage. It's good play by the Reinhardt. In retrospect, and I don't know whether I could have influenced it, Bastion was playing a bit risky with that specific position. Would have been better coming a bit back, maybe near the building, kind of to the left where I am now. That way, it forces the enemy to at least they've got to close a certain amount of distance before they can get to the Bastion, which gives them more time to pump in damage. So maybe I should have called that out. Oh well. Anyway, following that, I was a bit alone down there, so I pulled back, take the high ground. And that was me duck in and out of cover. Hopefully rain some damage down. Now, even though we were landing all the kills there, they still very almost took the point. That is one of the disadvantages of having your team on the high ground. But fortunately, we stop it just before Torbjorn pumping out some good damage there on my left. So now I'm just keeping an eye on their team. You can see that they've got a solid 2-2-2 going on. It looks like a pretty good team actually that they're set up for. So this could be a challenge. Especially as we're a bit all over the place. We lost our tank as well, I think. Tank maybe switched to something else. You see the Bastions out there with no protection. Yeah, I think it's the Pharah. I think our tank switched to the Pharah. So again, this is where they need to dive us. And we notice them coming in over the top here. Reinhardt plays aggressive and gets punished for it. And now I'm trying to sort of stay behind cover, just sort of peek a little bit here. Keep an eye on where they're coming from. It was maybe a bit of a risky step out there. Unfortunately, the way we're in now, they need to kind of step into my line of sight, not the other way around. So now I can just poke, release alternative fire, I can get a good kill on the Moira. So line of sight, big advantage for me there. Sombra comes in and it's a bit of a waste of an EMP there, if I'm honest. There was no one there to capitalise on it, as far as I could tell. Again, the Reinhardt plays over aggressive. And we just knock him down, the Mercy dives in and we take her out too. So we're doing a really good job holding this, and they've kind of fallen apart a bit at this point as a team. With 13 seconds to go, it's going to take something big for them to break us. I've also got my ult, so if they come in swinging, I'll drop down with that. Sombra's in again. She seems disconnected from her team, because ideally you want her to hack just as they're walking in, like knock Bastion out of sentry or whatever.
Mercy.
Anyway, they barely make it around the corner between Bastion and Farah, so I don't have to do a lot. The overtime kicks in, and looks like we got this. Yeah, so this is really good. Basically, all we have to do is take the first point, and we will win this. Especially given that, I said we've got really strong opposition to them. We've got to say we go into the second round as favourites. So I was feeling quite confident here. So initially I looked at Zenyatta straight off the bat again. See what we get.
Can we get Reinhardt?
Then, kind of between the Farah and the Bastion, I decided to switch over to the Mercy, as I think between damage boosting one of them, that should just give us enough damage to just force our way through whatever happens. I called out for Reinhardt there, and Nilov there picked one out. Good man. Thank you to him. So I'm rocking the witch skin. You want to pick up in the anniversary event? I have a lot of Mercy skins actually. She has some of the best in the game, in my opinion. So here we are setting up. Yeah, you can see we've got one tank. We've got Mercy and Baptiste. We've got a lot of healing, even though we've only got one tank. And last time, they had a Reinhardt last time. Oh, they had a Roadhog. Yeah, they were 2-2-2. So yeah, we should expect them to have two tanks actually. Now I try to sneak up here. I can peek out the window. Just means, you know, we can see if they're setting up the same way we did, if they're taking the high ground, anything like that. Just gives us insight.
They've got a Winston, Zenyatta, I think a Sombra, Roadhog.
Yeah, so I'm calling out everything I see. I think that's maybe a Junkrat pie as well. No, I'm just looking, it's not the Bastion yet. So we jump down here, get the damage boost on him. Now straight off the bat, this was a bit disappointing. Admittedly I wasn't calling it out, I kind of thought it would just happen by instinct. Is that the Reinhardt pushes forward really quickly to try and touch the payload, but Bastion's still here. So really what we should have done, especially with where they're taking up position, is set up camp, force an opening, then get some good progress. So jumped out there to keep our, was it the May alive I think? See the Bastion's gone down, so I dive in, Farah's on me. But I managed to get the res off. I call out to go for the Farah. Bastion retreats, playing a bit cautiously, which makes sense straight off the bat, but it does mean that me and him are kind of out of the fight.
Inside the building.
Admittedly, I can't see what's going on inside that building.
Push the advantage to get the payload.
Farah and Roadhog are in there, so I'm a bit conscious, but May's on the payload, so let's force the advantage. I get hacked, but between me and May, we sort her out. So I'm looking up there for what's going on, but I think it's just a Roadhog, and me and the May have a good chance to move this payload forward. So call out for everyone to get on, and so I'm not really sure what was going on over there, but we've now got three of us on the payload. I think Farah and Reinhardt maybe come back from spawn. It seems like we're putting a lot of effort into trying to chase down that Roadhog. We finally get him. That was good. We sort out her ult. Unfortunately, then see our May goes down on the payload. Reinhardt comes in perfectly timed, so I can get the res off. Now we're in a great position. Unfortunately, their Bastion, you know, that was just one of those surprise plays that you can't really do anything about. Catch this from behind. I use my res on the Reinhardt, so I can't do anything. Roadhog's ult is knocking me away anyway. So May down there frees him. No, I just want to make sure we get the kill on him. We take him out, so that's a really good win for us. Now this is where their Farah really comes into play. Between their Farah and the Bastion, they put out a lot of damage and they cause a lot of problems. Particularly from just popping up in awkward places, kind of at the right time. I don't know how much of that is skill and how much of that is luck, but given that they do a good job of it, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. So Farah's on me, so I dive out of there. Unfortunately, the Roadhog hits me mid-flight. There's nothing I can do about that. And now, as you can see, half our team's gone down. The good news is, I mean, we've only got 1 minute 20 left, but the good news is we only need one team fight win, and we've got this. You see our Bastion there is doing some good work, landing a couple of kills. My fear is that he must be out there alone because there's like 5 of us, 4 or 5 of us here. So this is maybe a risky play by me. I did call on the voice chat there for everyone to group up. I see the Pharaoh rushing in, so I tried to give her some backup to at least keep her alive. And I see the Bastion takes her out. I think I can get the res off so we can get us back together as a team. But Pharaoh just kind of rose up again at the right point. I don't know if it was luck or skill, and takes us both out, or takes me out and stops the res. So again, I'm going up here. I'm trying to be a bit more conservative this time. Keep the Pharaoh alive. Again, I'm trying to keep my distance here so that she can battle Pharaoh on Pharaoh. Unfortunately, the Bastion sneaks up the left there, if you saw, takes me out, and then the Pharaoh busts her ult to kill us both. So at this point, it's 20 seconds away, and we need a team fight win. You can see obviously we've got 3 people back at spawn, so I switched to Wrecking Ball, basically just so I can get back to the payload, just so I can hopefully touch it and contest. I dive in. I missed my. I think I missed my hook there to get on, and I got hacked. I don't know if I missed or the hack came in first. In any event, that's probably not where the match was lost. So that was a tough one. There were a couple of small mistakes. I think I did well with my positioning, backing off at times when I was too forward. So that's a good lesson, particularly taken from the Havana map a couple of games ago. But it was disappointing that we had a really strong first round and we weren't able to make the first point to finish it in the second one. Trying to think back, I wonder if I'd been a more independent hero, maybe I could have done more. Maybe it's just one of those tough ones you've got to take. But at least it was finer margins, the loss on this one. I think we didn't get rolled. You kind of think it's only 5-10% difference in another game, and maybe it would have been a win. So that is now 0 wins out of 3 post placements. So it's a bit nerve-wracking at this moment. I've got to get back to winning ways. Hope my rank doesn't fall too much further. But I'll have another one up soon. Hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to leave any comments and feedback. I'll have another one up soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.